We'll be looking at dining locations around the SUNY New Paltz campus and examining how accessible these places really are. We'll start at Element 93.
If you notice, this door is more universal than this one because it has a bar in the middle. We thought that the machines for the drinks weren't accessible, but we were wrong, and we saw that if you press this button here, it accesses it here, and you're able to press and still get drinks, even if, like, let's say you wanted water. You could do that by using these buttons.
Just keep pressing.
It's a lot harder than I thought.
There you
go. Okay. And then 4. Yay!
Now to check the other entrances. Though Element 93 is very accessible, even having an elevator right near the stairs rather than farther away, it still needs work. Some of the seating areas are high up and it's a tight squeeze everywhere else. Up next, we head to the Student Union Building, also known as the Sub.
Okay, so here, as you can see, only one door opens and is accessible to get into the sub building. I think this is unfair.
So most of the seating here is accessible. We just have a few high chairs, but mostly everything's loaded around. This is the main entrance to the main food area, and it's completely inaccessible. They don't have any buttons or anything. You kind of have to press this. It's pretty heavy too. And then there's no ramps or anything in sight, so there's only stairs.
The Sub needs some work. It has a lot of elevated seating, and the counters are also sometimes hard to reach, not to mention that awful entrance. Next, we go to the very popular on-campus Starbucks.
This is the main entrance to Starbucks, and the accessible entrance is
Over here. But it's not even easy to get out. Yeah.
like
Yeah,
my
that's
heel
true.
gets caught
Yeah.
on the back.
This little bump.
To get
Slow. Why is it so slow? Fix your thing. My lats is getting cold.
You can't get through this.
What? Excuse me. I wasn't done getting through. Wait, it doesn't even go all the way.
That's a defect.
But yeah, I mean, it started to close on you.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That does not give you enough time to get
The inside of Starbucks isn't too bad. However, there are some high seating areas, which seems to be a theme around campus.
This is the roost.
It doesn't work.
Why does it?
What? It usually
doesn't
does.
work.
No.
Well, that's a real bummer. And this is a pole, and it's really heavy. Let's see if fix this.
That's so bad. Okay, so here we have the two doors to the roost. The first one doesn't work, but the second one does, which makes no sense.
While the roost has plenty of seating options, there are still some elevated tables and chairs. But there's one place that is completely inaccessible.
The area up here is very nice, but you can only get to it from stairs, and there's no other accessible entrances up here, no elevator, nothing.
And finally, we go to the main and only dining hall on campus, Hasbrook.
So as you can see, this is great. We have a wheelchair lift
but it only takes you up these 3 stairs. And then once you get up here, there's no elevator or anything else to take you to the main dining area. So how are you supposed to eat?
We used the lift to only get to more steps.
Alright, so all of these things are pretty accessible, everyone can reach, but say you couldn't reach, there are workers here that can gladly get the food for you, so I think that's good.
As you can see, most of the tables that aren't booths are all very high up, which makes it very hard to be able to get to them accessibly. Here we are at the drinks, and they seem to be non-accessible because they're very elevated and very high up. And this one is very pushed back, so it's hard to get from here to get a drink. This is super non-accessible because you can't even reach in. You have to like physically get up and go in to get it, and worse, when they have ice cream, you have to like stand up and scoop it up, and it's very hard to do that. So if you were in like a seated position, you would never be able to.
Though Hasbrook has its faults, one thing that should be pointed out is its signage. There are lots of signs telling you where things are very clearly.
Is the second entrance that is supposedly accessible. It is accessible, the door's open, there's a full ramp to get you in here, but it's intentionally made that it's from the side. We are in a dark corner of the cafeteria. It's everybody else most of the time enters from that side, coming up the stairs, and they swipe their ID card. So you would have to come all the way over here, all the way over there to swipe your ID card, and it's just like intentionally on the side of the building where it's not noticeable. Before we left to come out this way, I spoke with the head of the Hasbrook Dining, who runs everything, and he told me that they're having a meeting, well they had a meeting and they're having another meeting to change the accessibility signage on these doors, and to also put something in this box right here so that a person doesn't have to go scan their ID card once they enter these doors, that it happens automatically and it notifies them. And they're also going to do a button for the call center so that you can press a button, and they're just going to try and make it more accessible. They're actually putting in for the budget this summer to get it changed now. So hopefully it gets changed, and if we come back next time it'll be better.
Even though there's an accessible entrance, it takes a while to get to. Overall, we think New Paltz can do better and even go above just making things accessible. Universally designing spaces is beneficial to everyone. We hope that SUNY New Paltz will strive towards a more inclusive, universally designed approach when renovating these areas in the future.